Hello everybody and welcome again to this episode. I'm Mark, winemaker for Marcus de Vinos. As you can see today I'm in the barrel room, hands-on, doing some works. A quick video to show you how batonnage is made. Practically I'm working on the Chardonnay that is tended to go for Zareen. Okay, I have 3 barrels down here. 2 new French oak, 1 second year French oak. It has been fermented in stainless steel for a period of time in controlled temperature. The idea of fermenting Chardonnay in controlled temperature is to maintain the fruit element in the Chardonnay itself. It's very hard to maintain temperature of fermentation in the barrel, because fermentation will take the wine at least 8 to 10 degrees to ambient temperature. So we want to maintain that in stainless steel to prevent any fast fermentation. We usually ferment the Chardonnay at around 14 degrees, so a lot of freshness is kept during the fermentation period. But after that is done, we keep the lees. So the wine will be murky, it will not be clean, and we put that in the new or the used oak barrels for further aging, usually with batonnage. I'll show you immediately what a batonnage is. Practically it's a lees stirring. So follow me to see what I'm going to do with this particular barrel. Okay, so this is the batonnage stick, the stainless steel stick. I fit in the bung, okay, and I agitate the lees, because the lees will set the bottom of the barrel. You'll have to stir it to get the wine murky again. This wine was completely clear when we started testing. Now, after about a week, we will do the batonnage again on this particular barrel. So some lees stirring, some agitation, okay. With this agitation you're also introducing some oxygen, okay. So the idea of lees stirring is to make the wine more creamy, more full on the palate, but it also gives different benefits to the wine. It prevents oxidation of the wine. It also prolongs the aging capacity of the wine itself. So a lot of benefits from batonnage. Plus, it makes the wine completely different than other wines. It will be fuller, it will be more expressive of the varietal itself. Usually the wine undergoes malolactic fermentation in the barrel itself. So a process which is very authentic in this complete production. So this is intended to go for Zareen 2019. We have 3 barrels here doing this process. Let's see now the taste after this agitation of the barrel itself. So follow me. So to give you an idea, before we go to the barrel that we just did the batonnage. Okay, so this is wine from a barrel which did not go under the batonnage. As you can see, it's completely clear. So there's no need for fining here, there's no need for filtering. The wine clears by its own gravity, because the particles, the lees, will settle down in the bottom of the barrel itself. So as you can see, the wine itself, it's completely clear. So let's have a sip first of the wine which is not with the batonnage, and then we have a sip with wine which is just undergone the batonnage. The nose here is like finished wine. The oak in this case is not new. It's the second time we are using the oak, so there's not much influence of the wood itself. Very interesting Chardonnay. In 2019 we had really good crop of Chardonnay, so we're expecting that Zareen 2019 will be very interesting. But let's assess the wine without the batonnage. On the nose it's pineapple, it's a lot of fruit going on, citric fruit that is coming from the Chardonnay grape itself. It's the oak is there, but it's not as evident because it's the second year. It's very as if it's just pressed and filtered, but in this case it's just wine which is old as August 2019. Freshness, clean, really nice, real long finish. The palate immediately tells you that this wine is fined or filtered, but it's not. It's just by natural means, by standing here in the barrel itself, it will do the job. But now let's see what the barrel with batonnage will give us as sort of experience. Wow, completely different. As you can see, the wine is full of lees, full of the sediment that's coming from the grape itself. It is drinkable, believe me. I mean, you need to taste and experience a wine which is coming out of the barrel to appreciate what batonnage is, what keeping the wine with the lees, and how eventually after this will clarify, it will behave in the bottle itself, and it's quite an experience. So the nose, it's completely different than the other. It's full of life, you know. It's just, it's there. It's there's the lees, there's the buttery element, there's the new French oak, obviously. A lot of things going on. Eventually will go down. At the moment this wine is enhanced with all these flavors, but you have to think of when this wine will be fine and also will be lightly filtered to go for actually enjoyment consumption without any particles in the bottle itself. As it is, it's a huge experience. So let's have a sniff of this. On the nose is explosive, you know, a lot of elements there. Pineapple, butter, honey, huge explosion that stimulate your senses, and you want to taste and drink this particular wine. So let's assess on the palate. So, I've tasted this wine before I did the Battonage, and it's completely different. It's more lively, there's more life into it, there's more power. What the lees are doing, actually, they're taking all the oxidative nature of the wine itself, and they're clearing it up and giving it more life every time I agitate the wine itself. So although you get to agitate the wine and introduce oxygen, the wine itself will actually be more fresher because of the lees itself. You say have to monitor sulfites, because also this wine is important that is keep fresh before it's bottled, not to have any problems during the aging of the wine. Also, the barrels themselves have to be at least topped up every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. The humidity has to be high. If not, the barrel itself will have the evaporation. The wine will evaporate, and you will end up with part of the barrel itself not filled with wine, and that will get the wine to oxidize. In our case, we have to monitor this every 3 to 4 weeks, and we have to top up at least 1 to 2 bottles per barrel when they are matured in the barrel itself. There's no problem with stainless steel, it's not a problem with glass, but in wood itself you have to do this top up to prevent oxidation. The idea of wood is to have this micro-oxygenation. There's a little bit of oxygen going in the wine itself and making it softer, making it more approachable at an early stage. In stainless steel, in glass, there's none of this, and the wine will be exactly how you take it from the vineyard itself. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Zareen 2019. Again, stay safe, stay positive. Hopefully this thing will pass very soon, and we'll greet you here at Zafrana. Cheers, take care, stay safe, drink fine wine, drink Marcus Divinus. Cheers.